Hello there, this is Sidra Doreen from Team Fit and Jolly, and today I will be talking about muscle confusion. Is muscle confusion really a thing? The concept of muscle confusion or the frequent changing exercises in order to promote continued growth and adaptation from the training is probably not the best tactic to use if your goals are to increase muscle strength and hypertrophy. Strength is very specific adaptation both to the exercise being performed as well as the repetition range in which you are performing that exercise. The best way to get stronger in a specific movement is to train that specific movement. If you want to get stronger in the barbell bench press, you should spend a good amount of time in barbell bench pressing. Each time you do the bench press, you will not only train all the specific muscles involved in the movement, but more importantly, you will be spending time practicing the motor pattern itself and becoming proficient in the movement. If you switch your pressing movement each time you step in the gym, like dumbbells one week, hammer press the next, and incline the week after, in an attempt to confuse your muscles, you will never become familiar with the barbell bench press, and thus never become proficient in the movement. You won't acquire the skill of bench pressing, and you won't gain the specific neuromuscular adaptations for bench pressing. The result is that you won't get as good at bench pressing as someone who does it 3 times a week, and your strength won't increase much. Strength-wise, it's easy to see why switching exercises constantly will result in suboptimal strength gains for any particular movement. But what if your goal is not strength training and you are just trying to get it big as much as possible? Switching exercises constantly should hit more muscle fibers, serve as differential training stimulus, and thus lead to a further adaptive response, right? Not quite. While muscle hypertrophy is a much less specific adaptation than strength, too much variety in a program can lead to suboptimal gains. In order to properly load a muscle and provide a hypertrophic response, it is important to be familiar with the movement. It turns out that unfamiliar movements are less efficient at inducing hypertrophy. Initial gains in the strength or the new exercise are primarily neuromuscular, especially for the complex movements such as squats, bench, or deadlifts. Once that movement is developed and practiced, then the involved muscle can be subject to proper progressive overload, leading to the hypertrophy. Without first learning the movement, you will never achieve a proper growth stimulus. Therefore, to optimize the hypertrophic response of an exercise, you must become a master in that exercise. If you constantly switch exercises for a given group of muscle, you never master any movement and thus limit your ability to properly load those muscles. In short, stop trying to confuse your muscles. Provide progressive tension overload, plan your training smartly, pick a couple of movements for a muscle group and master those movements. After you have plateaued with those movements, then pick a couple of new ones. Thank you.